Okay guys, had a quick minute to get out to the range here this afternoon before the usual summer afternoon showers come in. And I've been working with this magazine here, Fab Defense for the VZ 58. I got a VZ 2008 Century Arms. I've put, this is the only one I have of these, so take that with a grain of salt. I haven't ordered any more of these yet, but I do plan to, because it's been running pretty good. With just this magazine, I've put almost 500 rounds through this gun. And if you watch my first video, I had a couple issues there. But it's ran pretty good. I think the magazine broke in. When I get done, I'll disassemble it here and show you what I'm talking about with it kind of wearing in and polishing the insides. So let's rack a round in and take a couple shots here, see how it does. Now there's one issue there. These are hollow point magazines, or hollow point bullets. So you can see it's still just kind of hitting the very bottom of the feed ramp there. So let's try it again. Slowly rode the bolt home. So let's see if that was just a fluke or what the deal is. So there you go. Held the bolt open on the last round there. Magazine is empty. I'll take it apart here and show you what I'm talking about. Now the issue there with the bullet hanging up on the feed ramp of the gun, on this gun, I think I went over this in the first video. It's got, not much of a feed ramp, I guess you could call it. I've thought about going in and polishing it, but really it just affects these magazines. My surplus mags that it came with have been 100% perfectly reliable. So, I'm not going to go making changes to the gun itself just for one magazine to function better when the magazine should function just fine itself. So we'll take it apart here, show you what I'm talking about, and reload. Okay, so what I'm talking about here, let's disassemble the mag. It is very easy to disassemble. You just push in the button, slide your full plate off, and spring comes out. Now this, rides against the inside of the magazine body like so. And the more you use it, the more it will kind of polish itself into there. So that's what I'm talking about when I say let the magazine get worn in. This may need a few more 100 rounds. It might just be a range mag, which it is right now. This is not a magazine that I would use to defend my life with should I need to. I would use the surplus mags for that. So let's load up a few more rounds, see if that issue replicates itself, and we'll be done with part 2. Okay, now we got the magazine topped off here, 30 rounds, and I am just using standard Wolf. I believe it's 123 grain hollow point ammo, and I need to get a glove here. Wrong hand. If you know anything about these guns, they don't have a gas tube per se. They just have an open short stroke gas system, and that front handguard gets rather warm, especially on a day like this when it's almost 90 degrees and feels like 1000% humidity. So let's load it up here, see if it does see if we get the same issue. And there we go. First round. Didn't really hit the edge of the feed ramp, hit the bottom of it, so obviously the bolt can't push it up in there, and you can see it actually deformed that bullet a little bit. So let's try it again there. Okay, try this again. I hope I'm not saying that all afternoon. Same issue, hit the bottom of the feed ramp. So give it a whack on the table, make sure the bullets are all seated there. So far, can't really recommend this magazine just yet. This is just one, maybe a lemon. May not be fully broke in yet, but I can't fully recommend it other than a range mag. Cheap range mag it would be awesome for. Well, maybe not terribly awesome if you can't shoot more than a couple rounds at a time. Now I will say one thing, all the issues that I've had with it have been within the first 5 rounds. So that's, you know, maybe the spring just needs to loosen up. I don't know. Yeah, all the errors with it have been generally within the first 5 rounds. Usually the first 2 to 3 actually. The skies get pretty dark here, so but you can't see the sun's on me. It's dark that way. So there's that. I'll keep doing some testing with it. I don't think there's still a whole lot of videos on that magazine out on YouTube just yet. And I know a lot of people have wanted to see more of the VZ 58, 2008, whatever it is that I've got here. These are some awesome guns. I believe Tim from Military Arms Channel did a video just recently on a Checkpoint, I believe it was, VZ, and those price point on those were over $1,000 for just a basic model with, you know, the surplus furniture. And so that reaffirms that, you know, I got this gun for a steal at about $369 from Palmetto a couple years ago. You'll never find one that cheap again. And like Such says, when these guns first start coming in, they're plentiful and cheap as soon as they dry up, and they're only available on the private market. Prices will skyrocket, and that's what this one has done. I wish I would have bought, you know, 5, 6, 10 more of these things. It's been one of my favorite rifles, and I just love it. It's lightweight, points very well. The stock isn't too bad, except in the winter when it's 20 degrees, and that can sting. But you can get the full beaver barf stock on it. You know, you can get those on eBay for 20 to 50 bucks depending on condition and seller. But I like this. Makes it a nice short little compact package. If I had another, you know, few of them that I wouldn't care to mess one up, SBR it. I cut the barrel down about right there. You know, maybe get a red dot on it somehow. Just rock it that way with no front sight. That would be awesome. That would be perfect little truck gun. So I've got my AK pistol at the dealer right now. He's doing the engraving for my trust and installing the stock on it. But the stock will fold this way, whereas this one folds this way. So it's more intuitive to me. Just grab it, fold it out, and get into action. So there we go. Like I said, I'll keep doing some more testing with that magazine, and stay tuned. Hopefully, I want it to be good. I may do some polishing myself to help that along, but I really want that magazine to be good. I want to buy more of those. They're cheap. You know, I could stock up on those, and the surplus mags are getting harder to find, and when you can find them, they're more expensive. So really want that one to be good. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you see, like and subscribe for more, and stay tuned. And it just wouldn't be a good trip to the range without bringing up my favorite little buddy, the 300 Blackout. So let's put a few shots through it. Gotta love it.